Surprise! I am going live on Saturday. And I'm going to see if there's anybody out there that wants to hop on and talk to me. I'm just sitting outside and enjoying the nice weather, and I thought, well, I'm just sitting here, not really. Hey, Ashley Drews, I see you hopping on. Listen, I'm just sitting outside, and I thought, goodness, what a perfect opportunity just to go live. I'm sitting here. I've been in the kitchen cooking all day, working on some recipes for this week, and I thought, hey, I'm going to go live and see if anybody wants to go live and chit-chat with me. So I see a few people hopping on. Hey, when you hop on, will you hit those hearts? Will you just tap that heart button and send some hearts up? It's supposed to wake up your algorithm and throw you out in... I mean, I do have a purpose for logging on today other than to just chit-chat with you. But, oh, see, it's such a nice breeze out today. When you hop on, tell me where you're hopping on from. Thank you for whoever is sending. Hey, Miss Lynn, how are you? Y'all hit those hearts. Thank you so much. And tell me where you're hopping on from. Y'all know I'm in Georgia. Y'all, I have been cooking today. I certainly have. I have been working on some recipes for y'all. So let me say hey. Hey, Judy Rigdon and Terry's Tips and Tales, Miss Lynn, Melinda, Brunk, and I said that right. Mary. Hey from Texas. Hey, Lisa from Texas. Okay, Texas is in the house. Hey, Miss Sandra hopping on. Judy from Mississippi. Okay. We got Pennsylvania. So we got Georgia, we got Texas, Mississippi, Pennsylvania in the house. Hey, everybody. I wasn't sure how this would go on a Saturday because this is very impromptu because this wasn't even planned out. But I had one of my sweet followers sent me a message in my messenger and said, I sent you something to your P.O. box, and it's not much, it's a little something. And I said, you didn't have to send me anything, nothing. And but I had gotten, when I was on vacation, y'all know that I just got, hey, Miss Robin, how are you? Alabama. Hey, Miss Althea from Alabama. Madge. Oh, I like that name, Madge. Gail. Hey, everybody. From Oklahoma. First time to see you. Well, Mary, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And hopefully your first time seeing me, I won't run you off, okay? I'll try to behave myself and not run you off. But anyhow, I had gotten a couple of things from two of my sweet followers. One had sent me a message when I was in Florida, said when you got back, I had well, hey, South Alabama cooking. Hey, Denise, how are you? If y'all, I know y'all probably already do, but if you don't follow Denise over at South Alabama Cooking, she does down-home recipes made easy. She does a lot of healthy recipes, and I know that you'll love her if you don't follow her. If you already follow her, you already love her. So, and you can visit her and Fred just about any time during the week. Fred is this little bird that follows her around when she goes fishing and tries to steal her bait. Hey, Gail, how are you? I had gotten a couple of things, and I thought, well, I'm sitting outside. It's beautiful. I'm going to run in the house, grab my tripod, grab my two sweet little gifts that I got, and show them to y'all, okay? So that's kind of the gist behind me going live, but I also thought it was a perfect time to just chit-chat with y'all. It's very rare that I just sit back, don't have to cook, Don't have to do anything. I'm sitting out on my back porch. Let me see if I can flip y'all around. I call it my galley porch. It's just my little galley porch. See, I'm just sitting out here on my back porch, and I am just talking with y'all. But let me show y'all what I got. This is from my sweet follower. She has followed me. And if you're new and you're just hopping on and seeing me for the first time, I did a live video yesterday for Fruitful Friday. And I shared with y'all that I reached my first goal that I set for myself when I started 10 months ago. I reached my 5,000 followers. Well, Miss Charlene, the sweet lady who sent me this, is one of my first. I know, Denise, I catch you live all the time, but you don't ever catch me live. Well, I mean, I don't go live usually but once a week, but hey, this is a rare treat. But Miss Charlene has been one of my, I wish she would log on too, but Miss Charlene is one of my precious followers. And she's been battling some health issues and having some health issues, and we talk sometimes behind the scene, and I love South Alabama cooking. She's amazing. Yes, out there she is. I love Denise. She's just got a sweet spirit. Well, hello, Patricia from New Jersey. I see some more hopping on. If I miss you, just say hey to me again and tell me where you're from. But Miss Charlene has been one of my faithful followers since my page started, and I just love her. She's so sweet. But she sent me this. Let me show y'all this. She sent me this. It's got measurements, flour and icing and sugar, how to break it down, butter. It's got oven temperature conversions. Look at this, Matt. Y'all look at this. Isn't that? And it tells you, it's got inches, goes from 5 inches all the way out to 14. It goes to centimeters and inches. Oh, I guess it might. But anyhow, I thought that was so precious of her to send me that. Because y'all know when I roll out my biscuits, I just do it right there on my granite countertop. So this is really going to be great for that. And you can sit something up to 450 degrees. Hey, Jan from Arkansas, from Iowa. Okay. Hey, Sandy Arrington. How are you? Good afternoon. Miss Lynn's from Georgia. Miss Robbins from Georgia. Georgia girls represented in the house. I love when we all can come together from all over the place and just have a time to chit-chat and fellowship with each other. So, yes, Judy, I thought it was so nice. And now it does say, not to cut on it. It's not like a cutting board that you can cut stuff on. But 450 degrees, you can sit stuff on it. And you can just keep it out on your counter, and it doesn't slide around either. So, hey, Sonia from Kentucky. And Caroline is hopping on. I'm so proud you made it to 5,000 followers, and I love how we creators support each other. I love all of our followers. There's yes, Denise. And I said that very thing in my in my live yesterday of how, you know what, we don't have to compete with each other. We can do our own thing. We can cook our own way. We're all so different. God created us uniquely different, and he created us. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. He created us to be different, and I love that we can all be different, but we can all support each other and love each other. So yes, I'm with you on that. But anyhow, I love that. I love that. So when Miss Charlene sees this or hops on, thank you, Miss Charlene, you precious sweet lady. You're always so precious to me. She messages me behind the scene and just talks to me and shares, some of her health struggles she's going through right now. But she is the sweetest lady. Anyhow, I wanted to show y'all that. Y'all be seeing it in my videos coming up. And then I got this little package. Now, I don't exactly know what this is because I just, my husband picked this up for me at the post office today, and I just cut it so I could come out here and open it with y'all. I have no idea what it is. Let me see if I've said hey to everybody. Oh, okay, Diane Weatherford Brown Payne from New Mexico. I'm glad you caught me live too, Diane. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. So, hey, I think this just worked out to be a great time of day to go live. I told my husband I got him fed, and he's been out in the yard just spraying for some wasp, and bless his heart, he got stung in the back of his head yesterday, and I'm spraying today. I'm gonna get rid of those wasp nests. But he's been doing some spraying out here, and so I fixed him some lunch. That is such a nice gift. Yes, it is. Northeast Texas, Carolyn. Yes, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to use it. So this came from my sweet follower, Peggy Giles. Peggy Giles, for years, was my grandmother's next door neighbor. So I've known Miss Peggy since I was a little girl. Now, I don't see her that much. We don't live, close to each other, but I remember, seeing her when I would go visit my grandmother all throughout my life. And her sweet little mama and her sister, Stella, they were just neighbors to my grandparents, and just sweet, sweet neighbors. Well, she sent me something, and I said, Miss Peggy, you shouldn't have done that. Thank you. That is so sweet, but you shouldn't have done that. Hey, Lisa Leach. How are you? I have one of those, and I love it. I use it for my sourdough. Girl, you may have to pay me a visit and come teach me how to do sourdough, because I just don't know about all that stuff. I'm not. Yeah, I did buy me some active yeast. I said, I'm going to make some bread soon. But anyhow, I love my little mat that Miss Charlene sent me. So anyhow, let's see what Miss Peggy sent me, okay? Okay, this is, some kind of, these are little, okay, well, let me open this one first. Let's see. Some kind of little box. Oh, I think it's some kind of Pandora jewelry. I think that's what it is. Hey, y'all. Hey, Victor and Linda Powell. Not sure which one of you. Denise. Y'all tell me where you're hopping on from. Hey, Annette. I see you hopping on. Beverly, Vanessa, Sonia. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. I just decided spur of the moment to get on here with y'all. My husband brought this back from the post office today. And so I said, hey, I want to go sit outside while it's beautiful. Y'all, it is a Pandora box. Oh, that's exactly what it is. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, this is beautiful. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to be delicate with this. Oh, my goodness, Miss Peggy. What did you do? Okay, y'all. Look at this. Look at this Pandora bracelet. Yeah, very time consuming, Lisa. I don't want time consuming. Enough of my time is consumed. Oh my goodness. Okay. What am I not doing right here? Let me pull this apart. Well, my goodness. They didn't want me to get into this little package, did they? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get it open. Oh, how pretty. Okay, I think maybe that. Just did it unscrew. Pandora. It says Pandora. Y'all, I think it's a little locket. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with it for... Oh, my goodness. I have got to make sure. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just goes over your... Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day and your Memorial Weekend is great and blessed. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. It is so gorgeous here today. I mean, it's cloudy. A nice breeze blowing outside. I told my husband, I said, I'm going to go sit out on the back porch. Look at this. And listen, I'm pretty sure these little pouches may have Pandora charms in them. Oh my goodness, love the bracelet. Me too. Me too, Miss Peggy. Thank you. Gosh, that's, oh my goodness. Oh, they're charms for my bracelet. Hey, Melinda. Oh, I think I already said hey to you. I don't know why sometimes it shows me y'all's. Dennis loves Lisa Haig. Oh, hey, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's got an infinity knot, a family tree. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to work with this because I know this comes. I'm gonna have to figure this out, y'all. But this, oh my goodness, I don't know if y'all be able to see these or not. I may just have to take a picture. Let me see if I can get them up there. Look at that. Look at that. I know y'all hear the chickens. Family, a love tree, and an infinity knot. Charm. Love your shirt, and the bracelet is gorgeous. Thank you. That's my patriotic shirt. That is so beautiful. They're little charms for my Pandora bracelet. Y'all, she should not have done this. Hey, Sue. How are you? Thank you, Penny. The chickens say hello, too. Oh, my goodness, another charm. It's like a little purse. It's a little purse. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I think it's my birthstone. Hey, baby. You scared me. Don't be sneaking up on me like that. You scared me. I'm not used to you walking around from that way. Baby, that little package you picked up from the post office is a Pandora bracelet with Pandora charms from Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy used to live next door to my nanny and papa. Remember Stella? Miss Peggy is her sister. She's the one who sent me this.
What should give me, baby?
Miss Peggy, Barry wants to know what you got him. Oh my goodness, look y'all. I think it's my birthstone, but it is a little pocket book, and it says, let me see if I can get it up there.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It is sweet, baby. It says, I love shopping. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Hey, Miss Lucille. Becky, hey, good morning. Is it good morning? Where are you at, Becky? It's good morning. It's 1:49 here in Georgia. I'll be in Georgia at my daughter's on Monday for 10 days. She lives in Forsyth. Sue, I don't think I'm too far from, well, he's done walked off now. I don't think I'm too far from Forsyth. Honestly, I think my husband has shot at a tournament. He shoots competitive sporting clays. And I think he did a tournament in Forsyth. Now, are we talking Forsyth County or Forsyth, Georgia? Oh, yes, I know that is a treasure for you, Miss Gail. I love the charms. And I've got some charms. I'm going to have to combine them all on here because my husband has gotten me charms for different, holidays or whatever. But this one is a little pocketbook, and it says, I love shopping. He scared me coming up behind me like that. Okay, so let me see. I've got one more charm. I don't want the wind to blow my charms away, so let me put them back in the bag so I can organize them and have my husband to figure out how to do this bracelet. Look at that heart. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I wish Miss Peggy and Miss Charlene were on here so I could tell them thank you. California. Okay, Becky. Well, hello from California. How cute are those charms? They are so cute. They are. Hey, Star, Childers, Mary, Brenda, good afternoon. Miss Charlotte, And Sandy, your bracelet is beautiful. It is, Sandy. It is so, that was so sweet of Miss Peggy. Like I said, I've known her since I was a little girl. It's been years since I've seen her, but that's so sweet. Hi there, I got on late, and that bracelet and charms are so beautiful. Oh, Miss Lucille, I am just opening a couple of just little packages that I received from my sweet followers, and oh, y'all, I love your chickens and your roosters crowing. I love it. I have chickens too, and I have, well, Miss Penny, the chickens that you hear actually belong to my neighbor, but I feel like they're a part of me too, because they'll just walk around in my yard and come down for a visit. She sends me farm fresh eggs all the time. Y'all hear me say my neighbor brought me some farm fresh eggs. I love them. I love talking to those chickens. I love when they come out here. Y'all, this one is a Bible. It says Holy Bible. Oh, y'all know yesterday when I did my live, the scripture verse that I used was Philippians 4:13. I can do all things. No, that's not this one. Hang on a second. I may be wrong. No, I'm sorry. This is with God, all things are possible. I have that scripture hanging on my wall in my bedroom. It's a little cross and a little angel. Let me see if I can get that up there so y'all can see it. Oh, my goodness, and it's a Bible. Oh, y'all, it's just really sweet. Look at that. Is it focusing? My nails are terrible. Y'all just see, I have to overlook that. Look how, is that not beautiful? Forsyth, Georgia, not too far from Macon. Okay, Forsyth, Georgia, I think that is where I'll have to ask him. I think that's where he shot in a tournament. Isn't that the sweetest? I love Pandora's Sweet Gift. It is a precious gift, and I cannot wait to get my charms on it and wear it. I just have to figure out how to, I'm not going to do anything because I don't want to pull on it. I don't want to pull on it and do anything to it, but I love it. Love your shirt. Thank you, Tammy Brown. Okay, so let me put all this away. Miss Peggy, when you see this video, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for this beautiful, thoughtful gift. I love it. I will wear it, and I will treasure it. I will figure it out and get all my charms on there, and I will wear it. But I will also send her a private message in my messenger and let her know. So if you just hopped on and you didn't see this one, this was from my sweet follower, Miss Charlene. She sent me this dough mat. This, look. For when I'm doing baking and I'm rolling out dough and pastry, and just so neat. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Becky. If I didn't say that, I think I did. But let me go back down here and see who I missed. Okay. Well, hello, Mother. Mom, I don't know how long you've been on here, but Miss Peggy Giles sent me a Pandora bracelet and some charms. And I was just opening the charms up and telling everybody that she was neighbors with Nanny and Papa. And I met her when I was a young girl. But hello from Flemington, PA. Hey, Bonnie Bell. Hey, Bonnie Bell. And Deborah, Wester, Lucille, Charlotte. Hey, everybody. Listen, I'm just chit-chatting with y'all today. It was nice outside, and I told my husband I fixed his plate, and he was eating. And if y'all saw him just a minute ago, he walked up behind me and scared me to death. I wasn't expecting him to come from around that side of me. But I'm just chit-chatting with y'all. Hello, Mother. And I thought, thank you. Am I talking to Jimmy and Regina? I feel sure it's a cooking page. Not that men don't love to cook, because a lot of them do, but I feel like I'm probably talking to Regina. Is that right? The dough mat is very nice, very functional, and keeps the countertops cleaner. Yes, that's what Miss Charlene told me. She said she has 2 of them in her house, and she leaves them out. And so, yeah, that's going to be really, really neat when I go to use it, which will be soon. I can't wait to roll out my biscuit dough. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I've had this. This is just, it's an older shirt, but I've had it for a while. Regina, I kind of thought so. Well, goodness gracious. Good afternoon, my mother-in-law. I've got my mama on here and my mother-in-law. And for my new followers, y'all probably haven't met them over my video, but a lot of my older followers have because they've both been in my kitchen before. I don't usually drink these, but I was out of my Gorgies and my peach water. Those are my husband's. They're a lot stronger than what I'm used to. Hey, Gail. How are you? And Betty Fortner and Becky, Cody. I got to get my patriotic shirts out. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because you've got Monday and then you've got 4th of July coming up. So get out your red, white, and blue. Yes. I said we've got to, there's a difference in the holidays. Monday I'm a lot more sentimental about it and a lot more reserved about celebrating in a different way than I do on 4th of July because, Memorial Day is a time to reflect and to remember and to honor those who paid the ultimate price for our freedoms. They sacrificed it all. The men and women in the armed forces gave their lives for us, and we need to make sure on that day that that's what we do. We honor their memory and remember them in that honorary way. Hey, Angela, how are you? And let's see, Raina. No, am I saying? Is it Raina or do you say it Renee? Y'all know I like to get your names right, but a lot of times I butcher names. Becky, yes, okay. Yes, absolutely. So, thank you. Is it Lorraine or Lorraine? I think I'm saying that right. Thank you. Thank you. Betty and Lisa, I think I said hey to y'all, but yeah, I just wanted to open up those few gifts with you and get on here and chit chat with you while I just had a little time out here. Like I told y'all, I'm just sitting out here. I've got like a little galley porch off the back, and I'm just sitting out here. I am just sitting out here enjoying this nice Georgia weather. My husband did tell me earlier that we're going to get a lot of rain this week. He's like, if you want to go outside today or do anything out in the yard, you might want to do it today because we're supposed to get a lot of rain this week. So anyhow, what are you guys doing on this Saturday? Have y'all been in the kitchen cooking? This morning for breakfast, I cooked I uploaded a video. So if you saw that, I did us what did I make us? An English muffin, a sausage, egg, and cheese muffin, English muffin this morning. But I can't tell y'all, I'm not going to tell y'all what I cooked today because those videos are coming. They're coming. We are getting so much rain in Arkansas. Well, Raina, am I saying that right? I'm glad you're doing good, Angela. Thank you. And I'm doing good. I have no complaints. No complaints. Well, maybe we're going to be getting some of the rain that you're getting. Looks like a perfect place to sit and drink a glass of iced tea. Well, Becky, it is a nice place to sit and drink some lemonade because I know it's so weird that I'm a Georgia girl, born and bred. Sweet tea was on every table in my house growing up, and I don't like sweet tea. I've tried it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, well, you know what's so strange is, I know we can pass things down, and this is just a classic case of that. But I don't like sweet tea. I haven't drank it since, even as a very little girl. I would either drink Kool-Aid, water, or lemonade or something like that. But my daughter doesn't drink tea. My granddaughters do not drink tea. Now, the boys love sweet tea. My husband loves sweet tea. I don't like it. And I just think it's so weird that my daughter and my granddaughters, Willow, Piper and Willow, their mama Brooke, my daughter, does not like sweet tea. Oh, okay, Gail. Would you please tell him, is he still, your husband is a vet. Tell him thank you so much for his service to this country. I mean that. Listen, I'm America. You know, I'm a full-blooded American. I love America. I may not always love and agree with everything, but I love my country, and I think that we still live in the greatest country on earth. And there's been a lot of people who have paid an ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to enjoy the liberties and the freedoms that we enjoy today. Yeah. Hey, Cheryl from North Alabama. You're just the next state over. Yes, been cooking sausages, eggs, toast, and fresh fruit. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds yummy, Mama. I don't put any sugar in mine. Okay, Becky. Yeah. No, my husband, a lot of times when we go out, he'll order unsweetened tea. Sure does. I don't like tea, but I love lemonade. And strawberry lemonade. Oh, yes. I love strawberry lemonade. But I do get that a lot. It's like, that's so strange that you're a Southern girl, but you don't like, you do not like sweet tea. I said, I can't help it. I don't like it. I just do not like sweet tea. So, are y'all cooking or grilling out or doing anything like that for Memorial Day? I really don't know what the weather's going to be like. I would say I'm cooking up something, but I am cooking up something because I cook up something just about every day. Now, my husband's wonderful. He takes me out to eat on the weekends. And as a matter of fact, we're going to take a little trip tomorrow after church, after our morning service, and we're going to take a little trip up and visit with some of his family. We've got a freezer that we're going to go pick up, and we're going to visit them while we're doing that. So, you love tea. Good afternoon, Gigi from Savannah, Tennessee. Okay, hey, Savannah, Tennessee is in the house. Have you tried peach iced tea? I have. And I would probably come closer to tolerating that simply because I love anything peach. I'll tell you what, I have drank peach green tea. I have drank peach green tea. I'm not saying that it's my favorite and I'm going to drink it all the time, but I would, if somebody offered it to me, and I would drink it. You don't know what you're cooking? I don't know what I'm cooking either. But I do have another recipe that I want to do with y'all that involves boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So that's coming up soon too. I'm real excited about one that'll be coming out Monday or Tuesday. One of the two. So anyhow, well, listen, I could just sit here and just chit-chat with y'all all day long because that's basically what I'm doing. I just opened up a few packages that I had received from a couple of my sweet followers, and I tell them I said, please, you don't have to send me anything at all. It's so sweet and so thoughtful, and I'm very appreciative of it. But I tell them, I don't want you to think that you have to send me anything. And they're like, well, we don't send it to you because we have to, because we want to. And I don't want to I always say I don't want to rob somebody of a blessing, because I know, like, when I love to give things to people or send people things, and it just makes me feel joyful to do that. And even the scripture said it's better to give than to receive. So it's harder to receive it, but I'm so grateful for it. But I don't want to rob somebody else of that blessing of them being able to send it. Okay, let me see here. Penny, I'm cooking homemade chicken pot pie for dinner tonight, and I'm going to cook a roast for the weekend. Tuning in from, and of course it won't, I don't know why it does that sometimes. See more, it says see more, but when I click it, it doesn't let me see more. You're tuning in from wherever you're tuning in from, Penny, but it's not letting me see it. It will after I close it out. I always have to have lemonade in my fridge for my grands and great grands. Yes, I would be your I would be one of your grands or great grands, Becky. I love lemonade. Sure do. Hey, Charlotte. Charlotte is watching, and Trisha Thompson is watching. Inger Brabbit is watching. Bonnie and Sharon and Gail. It's telling me you're watching again, Gail. So I don't know if you had to log off or log back on or whatever. But anyhow, I'm not doing anything. I'm wasting my time and yours too, I'm sure. But hey, I'm just hanging out with you. We're having hot dogs and potato salad, baked beans, and a cherry pie. Okay, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I have no idea. I guess it'll depend on what the weather does, if we put anything on the grill or not. Don't know. If not, it'll go in the oven, or I'll cook up something. Y'all know what? It's so nice out here. I've done sat out here on this back porch and got nice and comfy. And if this chair that I was in, this wicker chair, reclined, I'd probably just kick back and take me a little nap. It's 67 degrees here in Savannah, Tennessee, but feels like 62. Rainy weekend. Probably cook a hamburger in the skillet on Monday. Where did that go? Well, that just jumped somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it's not going to let me see more. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, but you're probably going to cook a hamburger in the skillet on Monday. That I did get that much of it, Sharon. Yeah, hamburgers and hot dogs, that sounds... Let me tell y'all something about hot dogs. I'm not the biggest fan of hot dogs, and let me tell you why. We had hot dogs growing up a lot. Matter of fact, every Saturday night. I didn't even have to ask what was for supper. It was hot dogs. Every Saturday night we had hot dogs. And I think I just got my fill of hot dogs. So I didn't want them for a long time. But when I do have a hot dog, I like the Nathan's all beef. That's the only kind of hot dog I want. A Nathan's all beef hot dog. And I want a chili cheese slaw dog. I want everything on it. Chili, cheese, and slaw. That's how I like my hot dogs. Oh, let me see. Ribs on the grill for Monday. Oh, that sounds delicious, Mama. Ribs on the grill sound good. Sure does. So I'm like, I'll eat hot dogs. And I do prefer them either broiled in the oven, or I like to score them and put them in my air fryer. Now I'm still talking about a Nathan's hot dog. Or when my husband puts them on the grill and gets that black char on them. I like them. I don't want no broiled. And listen, I'm not picky, and I'm not even like trying to sound spoiled or anything like that. Like, oh, she's so picky. No, I'm really not a picky eater. I've got a pretty good palate, and I'll try just about anything, minus a few things, okay? There's just certain things that I don't like. But I think I honestly just got burnt out on hot dogs as a child growing up. What was the Alabama cooking page? South Alabama Cooking. South Alabama Cooking. And the lady's name is Denise. And you know what? She is, She's all that, okay? She catches a lot of her food that she cooks. She raises it. She forages. She goes out and collects blueberries, wild blueberries, mushrooms, and just cooks a lot of old-fashioned kind of foods and stuff. I think that you'll really enjoy her if you like the country way of cooking. And she's so easy to understand, and she makes her recipes so easy. She cooks in a very vintage kitchen that she grew up in. She lives in the home that she grew up in that was she inherited when her parents passed on, and so she cooks in the kitchen that she actually grew up in. Anyhow, I'm telling her business, but Denise caught a nice trout this morning. Did she? Well, that's not surprising, Sharon. I'm not surprised at all that she caught a trout. I just get so tickled when she's over there, out there fishing, and Fred shows up to see if he can't steal some food out of her bucket. Denise really is a treasure, Gigi. Carla is special too. Yes, yes. Carla is Denise's best friend, her roommate and her best friend. And, yeah, they're both just good as gold and can sing. Yeah, Carla got a beautiful voice and can sing. Denise plays the piano, so you'll get a whole lot more than cooking over there on South Alabama Cooking's page. So if y'all aren't following her, go follow her. Go follow her. They're really sweet. So I think you would enjoy her page. Yes, he was there. Oh, Fred showed up this morning. I told Denise yesterday or the day before, I said, I think Fred is sweet on you, Denise. Mm-hmm. She said, he's sweet on my food. He wants to steal my food. I'm cooking in my grandma's kitchen, too, that I grew up in. Oh, that is so special. That is so special. I love when I go visit my mom. My mom inherited her parents' home when they passed away. And so when I go to visit my mama, I'm going back to my papa and nanny's house. And so it's a real treasure because I grew up going there and knowing that my nanny was standing in that same kitchen, cooking. It's really sweet. And I'm just an old soul, and I get sentimental about stuff. I love, like, when somebody gives me something, and I don't know if I can, let me see. I'm going to see if I can't show this to y'all without just totally, I want to show y'all something. Like I said, I'm sentimental about stuff. This little, this is a little, now I've just got some greenery, so I'm going to move these for right now, okay? Y'all see those tools down in there? Those old tools, bolts, horseshoes, all the things. This is a little hand. Of course, I've gained some more grandchildren since this was made, but back a few years ago, all of my grandchildren did their handprint on this board for me, so I love it. But anyhow, the reason I'm showing this to you is this right here, okay? This is an old toolbox oh, I thought that was my husband sneaking up on me again. This is a toolbox. Let me step back some. That toolbox is very sentimental to me because my daddy, who is in heaven, made that when he was 12 years old. My daddy made that toolbox. I would imagine some of the tools in there had belonged to my pawpaw. And so I leave them in the toolbox, and I just use it as just like a little display. I had thought about it one time, which I could put a liner in it, but I thought about it one time putting a liner, putting some of that paper down like you put up under your mulch to keep the weeds from coming up. I thought about lining it with that and putting some topsoil in it and doing me like a flower arrangement in it, because I don't want to just put it in there without the liner. So I'm afraid the dirt would, mess up the wood and stuff, and I don't want anything to happen to it. But Yes, that was my daddy's. And he, I'm going to hang you back up. He made that when he was 12 years old. So I just feel like it's a treasure for me. So anytime somebody gives me something that had belonged to a relative, a grandparent or parent or whatever, I treasure it. I sure do. So sweet. I love family treasures too. Yes. And I said, I think a lot of times this generation doesn't get it yet. But as my children, or something buzzing, but as my children are getting older, I'm noticing more and more that they're like, Mom, make sure if anything ever happens to you, and God forbid I don't want nothing to happen to you, Mama, but if it does, I would love to have that, or I would love to that. And I do the same thing with my mom. I'm still blessed to have my mom. She's going to be 80. My mom is going to be 80 in September. And so it's just it's a blessing that I still have her here with me. But I tell her all the time, she has things that have belonged to my nanny, my grandmother, and I'm her only living daughter because my sister has passed away, and my mom only has me and my sister, and my sister is in heaven. And so I tell Mom all the time, I was like, oh yeah, don't let anything happen to that, and I don't say that because nothing replaces our loved ones, so y'all know that I'm not saying that. But they are treasures. I have salt and pepper shakers that were my mama's, and bowls that were, had belonged to my grandparents. I have a cast iron that had belonged to my dad, and just sentimental stuff like that. So I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but they don't care for the old-fashioned stuff. And I'm not, I like both. Listen, I love new modern stuff, but I love the old-fashioned kind of stuff too. I'm more drawn to it. So I thought I would just show y'all that little toolbox that my daddy made when he was 12 years old. That is so amazing to me. When it was gifted to me, I was like, yes. What, do you want this? This was your daddy's. He made it when I was like, do I want it? Yes. Yes. Huh. I don't have much of my dad's stuff, so I'll take it. So, yes, Angela, memories for sure. For sure. And that's why I tell my kids, if I drive you crazy taking pictures, tell my husband, if I drive y'all crazy taking pictures, then you're just going to have to deal with me about that kind of stuff, because I don't have a lot of pictures of me and my dad and me and my grandparents. We didn't live in a technology world or, social media and all that. So you didn't have as much access, or you had the old black and whites or the little Polaroids or whatever. So I don't have a whole lot of pictures. Just a couple of, sentimental pictures with my dad. And so I take them all the time. I said, because one day, pictures may be all that you have. Your memories and the pictures. So I take way too many pictures. I know I do. I know. I don't need, you ain't got to tell me I take too many pictures. I know I do. I might take 10 of the same pose. You bound to like one of them. Because, people are like, no, don't you dare post that picture of me. That's terrible. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, that's a terrible angle. And so I said, I'm going to make sure I have one that's acceptable. Hey, Ann Dixon, Lucille, Judy. If I missed you because I was chit-chatting, that's all we're doing. I'm sitting outside enjoying the beautiful day, and I'm chit-chatting with my followers, which I do not normally do this on a Saturday, so this is kind of unusual. But I had a couple of I have ducks that were supposed to go to my mom, and my grandmother gifted it to me when she passed. Oh. And I can just about know which ducks, because back in the day, everybody had them ducks. I mean, a lot of people had the ducks in their house. if my mama's still on here, she can comment. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say my mama at one time had ducks in her kitchen. I don't know if she still does or not. I have a sofa table that was my paternal grandmother's, and a shift robe that was my maternal grandmother's. You love them. Yes. Oh, especially that shift robe. I have memories of my grandpa, and I'm using a whole roll of film and tape pics all over the yard. Take those pictures, Becky. Take those pictures. I say y'all just gonna have to indulge me because there are pictures I wish I had. More pictures or whatever. You have to really, really dig for them. My husband and I sometimes we love it when somebody sends us older pictures, like with his grandparents or, with my grandparents, that they had, because we didn't have them, going way, way back to even when the grandparents were growing up or whatever. I love looking at old pictures and stuff. I love reminiscing. Sometimes I'll get my pictures out and I'll go to reminiscing, and my kids will be just babies, and I'm like, where did the time go? It has just gotten away. When your children start having children, and then I haven't got to the part yet where my grandchildren are having me some great grandchildren. I got a few years for that, but it just happens. People will tell you, I tell my kids all the time, I said, I know, I heard it my whole life too. You're going to blink and these days are going to be gone, and you're going to look back and you're going to wish they were little again and all the things. Well, it's the truth when somebody says that to you. My kids and grands know I take all the pics and all of it. Me too, Becky. Me too. Me too. So, yes, I do. Mama, you still have them ducks. I figured you probably did. My mama's one of them, she hangs on to stuff. If it's something that I like, I hang on to it. Oh, we got a big old bird, a hawk, or something up there flying around. I just seen its wings flapping. I don't know what it was. Sitting on a tree branch. It's too far away. I can't see. Happy Saturday. Have a blessed and safe Memorial Day weekend. You are right. I wish I had more pictures. It won't let me see more until I end the... Yes, Shannon, I wish I had more pictures too. That's why I tell you, take the pictures. Even if it annoys them, take them. I have great grands now, and it's a blessing to watch your grands be parents. Aww. I can't imagine. Oh, Lord, my oldest grandson just turned 14. I can't imagine him as a parent. I just can't imagine it. But you know what? I know back years and years and years ago, I mean, our great-grandparents, Lord, they married at 14, 15, 16 years old. I could not imagine one of my grandchildren right now even being years away from being a parent. Oh, Lordy. I have both of my grandmother's Bibles. My mother's mom's has a list of births, all of her kids. Oh. It won't let me see more. They had to have them back. My other was my dad's mom's, and her husband's gave hers back in the 30s. I treasure those. Yes, Angela. Hey, I have a few Bibles too. I have my daddy's Bible. I have one of my daddy's Bibles. I have one of my grandmother's Bibles, and I have my sister Teresa. I have her Bible. I sure do. I have their Bibles. Matter of fact, I think when I did one of my Fruitful Fridays, I even shared that with y'all, that the Bible that I was reading my scripture out of that day is my sister Teresa's. My daughter is 16 now, and I feel like she's still a baby. I remember her as a preemie. I know. And could you imagine just thinking about them, growing up and having a family of their own, and you want that someday, I'm not saying that at all. My children have given me precious grandchildren, but it just happens so fast, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It just happens. You blink and it happens. My mama's Bible is precious. I know it is. I know it is. Yeah. I like to open my daddy's Bible sometimes just to see his handwriting in there. Where he would write, you know, he taught Sunday school, and he would write little notes out the side of his Bible, and I love looking at them because I know that that was his handwriting in there. So, yeah. Treasure the moments. That's what I say. Cherish the moments and spend time. Spend time with your loved ones. Make the memories. Take the pictures. Take the pictures, that's for sure. So, Michelle Vance is watching, and Paula Hale and Judy Rigdon is telling me that y'all are watching. I don't know if you've been on here, and it's just showing me that you're watching. It just, sometimes it'll pop the same names up several times. So if I repeat saying hello to you, I apologize. It just shows it on my screen that you're watching. So anyhow, I think that I've kept y'all long enough. Hey, I've enjoyed it. This was a pretty neat little treat for a Saturday afternoon. And if you're just hopping on, hello to you from Georgia. I have been in the kitchen cooking today. As a matter of fact, let's see. I did 3 videos today. I sure did. I just received my daddy's Bible the other day, and it's the one I remember him reading cover to cover as I was little. Won't let me. Oh, that's so precious, Becky. You'll treasure it. I know you will. I know you will. And I love going, listen, I like going to thrift stores, and I just told my husband yesterday, I said, hey, it's been a minute since you've taken me to the antique store. I go in there looking for the unusual, you know. Sometimes it's something that'll just catch my eye. And I'll tell you a lot of things, what I see when I go into these thrift stores, these antique stores. I see stuff that triggers a memory in my mind. My husband and I have talked about that. We will see things that actually was in our grandparents' home. The same style, the same, you know, vintage piece that family members didn't know the treasures that they had. They just got rid of it, or put it in the yard sale, or gave it to the Goodwill, or whatever, or, you know, and it ends up in these flea markets or these antique stores or whatever, and they're treasures, and some of them got pretty prices on them. But we'll talk about how, like, oh my goodness, I remember when my grandmother had that. Hey, Nan, I have my grandpa's Bible and my mother's and our family Bible that we had growing up. This is the most precious gift, and it won't let me see more. I'll have to wait. There we go. This is the most precious gift I could ever receive. I agree with you. I agree, Nan. I agree. I love having my daddy's Bible, my grandmother's, and my sister's Bible. And I love opening them up and seeing their actual handwriting in there. Thank you, Sandy. I hope you do too. I hope you do too. Joanne, you have your grandmother's Bible? Yeah. They're treasures, aren't they? Such a fun thing to do, to stroll down through the antique stores. Oh my goodness, I love it. I could spend the whole day doing it, Becky. I sure could. I love getting in there looking for just unusual. Just the unusual. That's for sure. Because you're going to find things in there that you're not going to find, you know, walking into Walmart or somewhere like that. So it'll just be a unique piece. And when you see it, you know it. Hey, Michelle. How are you? How are you? Hey, Nan, you still on here? But I know y'all already follow Farm Cooking with Nan, so I don't even have to shout her out. I mean, if you don't, shame on you. You go over there and follow her, but I know you already do. I was going to tell her that I made me up some pan coating this morning. I was completely out, and I was baking a cake, and I needed some, so that's what we did this morning. So, hey, I did 4 recipes today, if you want to count that one. My grandmother had in the front of the Bible the births of her children. Yes, and you know, remember the big family Bibles? that sat on everybody's coffee table. I grew up with one in our home. We always had one on the coffee table, and it always had those births and then the deaths written down, the dates of all of those. Yeah, those big old family Bibles. Sure do. Yeah, I'm going way back in some memories now. Love Nan. Hi, Nan. Nan's a sweetheart. She is. She's a mess. I love her. But yeah, treasure those things. Don't just, throw them in a trunk or a closet or something. And I like to display them. I like to sit them out. I've got a little John Deere tractor that had belonged to my daddy. My daddy drove a little tractor on a tree farm in his elderly years, And my aunt had his little John Deere tractor. And when my daddy passed, she gave it to me. And I have it sitting out in my dining room. It goes good. My dining room. Yeah, it's in my dining room. But it's the John Deere color. It's the green and the yellow. So it goes really good with my lemons, because my lemons have the yellow and the greens with them. And I have that little John Deere tractor sitting up on a little shelf. And it was my dad's. I have one of those Bibles, family Bibles that my brother had. He has passed away. Then Joanne, you have a treasure, and I know you love having that. So I cling to stuff like that. When I leave this earth, and I've passed, all my children can do whatever they want to with it, but it's for me. I'm gonna treasure it. Well, I see the leaves blowing on the trees. I had a notification on my weather app earlier. If anybody is on here from Georgia, it just said a potential risk for some severe weather later on today. I didn't know we were supposed to have anything today because it's been gorgeous and beautiful, but I don't know what's happening with the weather. But it all of a sudden got really breezy and the wind blowing. It's so nice, though. So nice. But anyhow, well, listen. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I love it. I've enjoyed it so much. It's been relaxing. I have a lot of antiques, and I cherish all of them. My dad and mom had 14 kids, and I was hoping to get the family Bible, but I didn't. Aw, I'm sorry, but I know you treasure what you did get. So, and, fortunately, my daddy had several Bibles, so I guess all the kids got one. I don't know. I got one, so that's all I was, I've got the one that they gave me, so I'm going to treasure it. But I appreciate y'all. Have a happy Memorial Day. You too, Joanne. You too. Y'all be safe this weekend. And if you have to get out and travel, just be safe, because I imagine there'll be a lot of traffic and, with it being a holiday weekend. But I hope all of you have a great weekend. And I hope that if you're able to go to the Lord's house tomorrow, you'll be there and you'll be blessed and you'll receive a blessing. I know you will. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you. I hope all of you do too. And I'm going to go. And, I always have to tell y'all, my weather app said it was going to storm and rain today. Okay, well, then we know that the weather ain't never been wrong. So, hey, it's been fun sitting on your porch with you. Yes, it has, Becky. I've enjoyed it, and maybe I can do it again on another Saturday that I don't have something to do. It's so unusual to be at home on a Saturday. And like I said, I've been really busy. I just said, I'm going to go out here and rest and relax just a minute, because literally I've cleaned my bathroom this morning, in my master bathroom, in our bedroom. I made my bed, vacuumed my floor, baked a cake, done some cooking, done some recording of some videos, and swept my floors. So I've been busy. But I said, I'm going to go out here and sit down. I'm going to open my few packages with my sweet followers, any of them that want to get on and hang out with me. So that's what I've done, and I've enjoyed it so much. Listen, all of you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be the hands and feet of Jesus. Be his mouthpiece. Show somebody some love and kindness this weekend, okay? All right. I'm going to close. Oh, I've enjoyed so much being here with y'all and just reminiscing and talking about the old times a little bit with you, okay? All right. I love you guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.